Today's video is gonna be a haul video. I actually got back from Seoul a few days ago. I went with my best friend for 5 days and 4 nights and we did a little bit of shopping, but to be honest, I didn't buy that much, so I don't have that many things to share with you guys, but I still did a little shopping. I'm actually going back to Korea in about a month, but because next time when I go, I have a pretty tight schedule, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough product to film another haul, but we'll see. I definitely shouldn't underestimate my ability to shop, so I might still be able to do a haul for you guys. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So the first product that I want to talk about is like a restock for me, which is the Hera UV Mist Cushion Ultra Moisture. This is my favorite cushion ever. They have a lot of different ones. I believe they have the regular UV Mist cushion, and then they have the Ultra Moisture. I'm pretty sure they have another one that is more like a oil control from the UV Mist range, and then they recently came out with a black one, and then they have an age reverse one, so they have a lot of different cushions. But out of all of them, my favorite is the Ultra Moisture because it gives your face a really nice moisturized glow. It's really moisturizing on my skin, but the downside of that glow is that it is very moisturizing, so it can be pretty sticky on your face. So if you don't have dry skin, I'll probably stay away from this because it can get a little sticky. But I personally really like it. I also own their age reverse cushion, which I like, but I feel like that one is moisturizing, but the glow is not as intense. Next thing, I got another foundation. I actually went through a detox with my foundation for about half a year, but recently I've been back into it. One of the reasons why I decided to not use foundation at that time is that I feel like those foundation for me, they are very cakey on my skin. It might be because of my skin condition. I did a little detox with my foundation and tried to take really good care of my skin. Now my skin has been getting a lot better. I still don't use foundation as often as I used to, so now I'm kind of like back and exploring about foundations. So I got 2 foundations from Espoir. I feel like the vibe that this brand gives is more professional compared to a lot of Korean drugstore brands. I feel like a lot of Korean drugstore makeup brands, they tends to be more like cute packaging that targets towards students, but Espoir is a little bit more higher in price, and it gives them more like a professional vibe. But anyways, they're basically the same foundation, but at that time it was buy 2 get 1 free for foundation. So my friend got one and I got 2 colors because I can't really find my right shade. I got the shade Ivory and Porcelain. Porcelain is their lightest shade with a little bit of a pink tone, but I think it's too pink. But the Ivory is a little too yellow and a little darker than my skin, so I decided to pick up these 2 shades and mix them together. One of them is more yellow undertone and a little darker, and Porcelain is more pink undertone, so I like to mix them both together. This is the foundation that I'm wearing on my face today. Of course, I have highlighter on top of it, but as you can see, the glow here is all the foundation. I love really intense glowy foundation. I love glowy skin so much. So this foundation is really nice and it lasts really well on my skin. When I was in Korea, I feel like this foundation is not moisturizing enough, but when I come back, and I actually feel like it's really nice for my skin as long as you put on a really moisturizing primer. So if you have really intense dry skin, you do still need to prep your skin really well, but for normal skin, I feel like this will be a really nice moisturizing foundation. They actually, as a Korean brand, they have a lot of shades to choose from already, because as you guys all might know, a lot of Korean makeup brands with their base products, they only comes out with like 3, maximum 5 shades. So compared to a lot of other brands, Espoir is actually pretty good at making darker colors, because my friend is actually quite a bit darker than me, but she can still find her own shade. Like if you want to step into Korean makeup and if you have hard time finding your own shades, I would definitely recommend this brand, and this really creates a very glowy look that Koreans are known for. I highly recommend checking out this brand because they have a lot more colors compared to a lot of different Korean brands. Next next will be a primer. I actually got this primer the day before I left Korea, and I feel like this primer saved my life. I was there for 5 days and 4 nights, and for the first few days, my skin condition is so bad because it was so dry. My skin was really cracked and my makeup wasn't going on well, and I don't know what to do with my skin, and so I was trying to find a really moisturizing primer. I originally want to get one from Clio, but I went through so many different stores, and that specific primer that I was looking for was out of stock everywhere. So I decided to find something similar, which I found it in this store called Vely. I'm pretty sure the original brand name is called Vely. It's an online store. Now they have it now they actually have their own stores, but it was originally a online brand, and they do makeup and clothes. This is the first product that I ever got from them, and I was actually pretty interested in their Impulse Serum. So next time when I go, I might go get those and try them out because I really like the primer. This primer is really moisturizing, so it can be a little sticky for some of you, but for my dry skin, it's such a lifesaver. It makes my makeup glides on so much better, and my face look a lot more plumped. It has a slightly toning effect because I got it in the shade Pink Peaches. They have a minty green color. So the one that I got is actually in pink. Yeah, it's a little bit in pink, and then it has slightly a brightening effect, but mostly it's for moisturizing your skin. After I applied this, my makeup glides on so much better, and this is their Vely Primer Supreme Moist Fit. They have a illuminating one and they have a minty green one, but I got the pink one instead. But yeah, I really like it. It's so moisturizing and it makes my makeup glides on so much better in winter. Oh, I actually forgot to mention Hera. When I bought the Hera cushions, they actually gave me a few samples. The first one is their Signia skincare line. I was using this for the past few days. It's a toner and an emulsion, which is a lotion. I actually really like them. They're really moisturizing, but the only thing is that the fragrance is so strong. It straight up smells like a perfume. So I probably will never buy a full bottle, but the effect is not bad, but I still like Suhasu a lot better. And then I'm pretty sure this is new. Hera actually came out with perfume. This one is called Orange Lipstick. It smells pretty fresh, so it smells pretty nice, but I haven't used it yet, so the scent is pretty nice. So I'm pretty sure this is new from them. I got one eyeshadow. I'm so surprised that I actually only got one eye product. This is the Clio Prism Air Shadow Sparkling shadow in the shade 16 Coral. It's just a very sparkly coral color. It's actually the color that I'm using on my eyelid. When you see the glitter, it's mostly from this. The color down underneath is a ColourPop eyeshadow from the Kathleen Lights collection. Recently, the Christmas collection. It's a super shock shadow in the shade Glisten. But on top of it, I'm not sure if you can see, but on top of it, there's like a sparkle. That is actually from this eyeshadow. I really like it. It's really sparkly. It gives your eyelid almost like a gloss-like kind of look. So I really do like this. But when you see it and when you swatch it on the back of your hand, you might feel like, oh, it has a really intense pink undertone. But actually when you swatch it, the undertone actually goes away. So it doesn't really have much of an undertone to it, although they have a lot of different colors. But mostly it's the sparkles that's a little different. The undertone doesn't really shows up on your eyes, but yeah, I really do like it, and it lasts really well on my eyelid. Okay, and then another surprise is that I only bought one blush. This is from the brand, I actually don't know how to pronounce this brand, but it's from the brand the Saem. not sure, but I got a blush from them. This is in the shade RD02, so it's in the shade Dry Rose. It's RD02. It's a very deep red color. I actually used a very little bit on top of my cheeks. To be honest, the texture of it is a little drier than other blushes that I own, but it is very pigmented, and on my skin it still looks pretty nice. But yeah, I really like the color, that's why I got it. They have a lot of different colors, so if you're looking for more special colors, and if for color selection, I feel like this brand has quite a bit for blushes, because a lot of Korean brands, when they come out with blushes, is either pink or peachy colors. So this brand actually has a lot more options. So if you're looking for a blush, if you're looking for a specific color, I totally recommend checking out this brand. Then I have a shade, like a contour powder to talk about, which is the Too Cool for School Art Class Contouring Powder, the shading powder. This is a very well-known Korean product. I'm pretty sure if you're into K-beauty, you'll probably know this product already, because a lot of YouTubers talked about it. And I actually got a new one. This one is my new one, and this one is the old one that I already hit pan on. So I just got a backup. Okay, we're almost done with makeup. The last is 3 lip products. Korea is really known for their lip products, but I'm very surprised I only got 3 because I feel like most colors there looks really similar to the things that I own, so I didn't pick up that many. The one that I'm wearing is by the brand Mamonde. It's their creamy tint squeeze lip in the shade number 9 Velvet Red. I have no idea why they call it a Velvet Red, because as you can see, it's a very like a corally pink color. This one is actually pretty moisturizing and it lasts pretty well on your lips, but I feel like it can be a little drying for some of you, because it feels a lot like you melt a lipstick a little bit and put it in a tube and try to squeeze it. It feels a lot like an actual lipstick. The one lip product they're most known for would be their lip crayons, but I didn't get any of those because I feel like the colors are way too neon for me, and those are very drying. So I decided to go with this, and I absolutely love it. And when I bought it, it was 11,000 won, 1+1. So I actually paid 11,000 won for 2 lipstick, and I gave 1 to my friend. And then the next 2 products are from a brand that I really wanted to try before I go. I was like, I really want to find this brand. It's like called Rom&nd. Rom&nd? That's what they go for, Rom&nd. That's their brand. Their most famous one would be the 0 gram lipstick. I got it in the shade All That Jazz. It's a really popular, like a corally pink color. But a very sad thing happened is that when I bought it and I got home, I actually found out that my lipstick was broken. So I tried really hard to save it. Like now I melted back to the tube, so it looks fine, but here you can see that I actually did a lot of work to make it put together again. So it's a really pretty orangey pink color. It feels really light on your lips, that's why it's called 0 gram. You will feel like you're not wearing anything. So I really do like it. And then they came out with a new, I'm not sure if it's a new product, but I'm pretty sure it's newer than the lipstick. This is the 0 Velvet Tint in the shade 03. In the shade 03. Yeah, this is the color that I got. It's a very bright red color that I like. It's a very true red. I'm not gonna swatch it because I'm wearing white, so I'm so scared that it's gonna get on my clothes. But it looks like this. It feels very light on your lips. You can't feel anything. It's not those it's not those liquid lipstick that won't transfer. Like, it stays matte, it will dry down. It doesn't transfer that much compared to lipstick, but it still transfers quite a bit, but it's so comfortable to wear on your lips. So I really do like it. It's a red lip that I've been reaching for so much in the past few days. So okay, that's it for the makeup bits. I'm surprised I actually didn't get that many makeup. I really didn't get that much makeup this time. Okay, moving on to contact lens. The first contact lens is actually the one that I'm wearing. I got quite a bit of contact lens because it's so much cheaper to get it there, and I always like Korean contact lenses. So first one is actually on packaging. It's not by Lenstown or it's not by that 3 brands, but I bought it in either Lenstown or Lenstory. This is the Latte brown color silicone hydrogel 1 month lens by the brand and 365. It's a very natural brown pair that slightly enlarges your eyes a little. It is a little wider, like the color is a little wider than I thought it would be, but it's very natural. So if you're going for a natural pair, this one is pretty good and it's pretty comfortable, so I do like it. And then I got one actually from Lenstown. I heard that this is more like a new design. This is Mystarry Mystic Brown Color Contact Lens. Just a very light brown. Yeah. And then from this is from Lensesme. Oh yeah, they have 4 major shops: Olens, Lensesme, Lenstown, and Lenstory. Lenstory I feel like is the less popular one. Lenstown, it's easier to find as well, and Lensesme is another one that is pretty popular. I feel like Lensesme and Olens have the most stores. I'm not sure, I might be wrong, but I got a pack of daily contact lens, actually a really pretty light brown color. It's actually pretty light on your eyes as well, so I really like it. It gives your eyes a really soft effect, so it is like a really soft brown color, so I do like it. And then I have I bought 2 pairs of the same design from Lensesme. It's a contact lens called Tear Effect Secret Tear. I got it in the shade the lightest brown that they have. It's called Secret Tear Brown. It has like a darker outer circle and inside is a pretty light brown, so I think this will look good. I'm actually planning on wearing this next month when I go to Korea for my wedding photo shoot, or the daily ones, I'm not sure yet. And then these should be the last 2 that I got from Korea. These are from Olens. They are more like a special color. This one is the range that I really like, that I talked about in my past empties, is Spanish. This is Spanish olive, so it's a little bit more like green. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's green. I heard that this color is really pretty, that's why I really want to try. Another range that I really like from Olens is Caribe. I got it in the shade blue this time because they don't sell the blue one in Hong Kong. So I decided to go with the blue. Looks like this. It's like blue on the outside and brown on the inside, so it would be pretty natural on your eyes. So yep, that's all for the contact lens that I got this time. Okay, it's time to move on to accessories and clothes. For accessories, obviously, I'm an earrings lover, so I bought 3 pairs of earrings. First pair of earrings that I got is the one that I'm wearing. It has a little like sparkle and like pearl on both sides, so I really do like them, and they're really light. They're actually not that heavy. This is like less than 10,000 won. It was like 9,800 won as I remember, so it is actually pretty affordable. The next 2 pairs are both from a pretty nice looking store called Siggonggan. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll show you guys the pictures inside. It reminds me a lot of like Harry Potter for some reason. This is me. Yeah, so I'm not sure you can see. Oh, okay, come on, focus. So you can see there's a lot of squares that all of the squares are filled with different styles of earrings. So when you go in, you basically get lost in there. I don't know what to do. There are so many of them. The first pair that I got is a pretty similar style. It is like a crystal, like this. So it's like clear. This pair is slightly heavier. This one, as I remember, is like 12,000 won. So it looks like this. I think it looks really pretty and elegant. You can wear it with like blazer. It'll look perfectly fine. I really like this pair. I think it looks so pretty. I like these kind of like really bold earrings. So yeah, love this. And then the next pair that I got is a little bit more like edgy style. It's definitely more of like an edgy, cool girl kind of style. So yeah, it looks like this. So this is definitely more like a simple edgy style. It looks really good with just a long sleeve white t-shirt and mom jeans. It looks so good like that. Like simple outfit and then pair with a clean makeup with a bold red lips. It looks perfect. Okay, moving on to actual clothes. The first one is the jacket that I'm wearing. I won't be able to try on everything for you guys, but the first one is like this very furry jacket that I got in Hongdae. It's actually a very comfortable jacket, and it's like slightly biker style if you zip it up, but if you open it and wear it, it looks really soft and fluffy, and it's really cute. It keeps me really warm as well. The t-shirt that I'm wearing inside is not from Korea, it's from Muji. And then I bought a very boring white t-shirt from Indibrand because I've always wanted a good cut long sleeve white t-shirt to pair with mom jeans to have that like slightly more boyish style, so like a streetwear style. So I finally got one that I really like, and it was on sale. It was less than 10,000 won, so it was really affordable. I'm so sorry, this one is a little wrinkly because I need to wash this. It was in the laundry basket. This is a very wrinkly milk tea kind of color, shorter button down dress. That t-shirt, I got the same one with my best friend, and my friend got a slightly darker color. And this one, my friend got a matcha green color. That one was really nice too. Yeah, so it is just a very nice milk tea button down. I love wearing long button downs, which leads to me getting another one that is the same color. Like this one is thicker. It's like a little more like a velvety finish, and it is longer as well. So this one is actually really pretty. Okay, last but not least, let's move on to food. The first thing that I got is for my mom. They are like just snacks. They are dried sweet potatoes. This one is roasted sweet potatoes, and this is just original sweet potato. But my mom said that both of them are actually not sweet. It's just like regular sweet potatoes because I believe inside there's no sugar. So it's basically just straight up like dried sweet potatoes. So they are very healthy snack if you love sweet potatoes. Like my mom is like a huge fan of sweet potatoes. There's a really funny thing that happened in Taiwan when I went to Taiwan with my mom like last year or 2 years ago. Every morning she will go to Family Mart and buy sweet potato as breakfast. Like she said that the sweet potatoes there are so good. So yeah, my mom loves sweet potatoes. That's why I got them, because all the ones in Hong Kong, most of them are they are too rough and like they add a lot of sugar, so this is a lot more healthier. So last thing I have to share is in my fridge. The last thing I have to share is this. This looks like a really big jar, okay? This is the smallest jar that they sell. I actually got this from the Latte Latte duty free. At the basement they have like a grocery section. It's raw squid in the spicy and sweet Korean sauce. I really like it. It's like a side dish, but the thing is I can only eat a little bit every time when I have dinner, or like I don't know what I'm gonna do with this big jar because most of the time I have dinner and lunch alone. So I don't know when I'll be able to finish this. I probably won't be able to finish this before it expires. So I don't know, but it tastes pretty good. I bought one from Hong Kong before, but I think it's a little too sweet. So this one I feel like it tastes better, and for a huge tub like this, it was actually completely full that the lid won't close. So I took a little bit out when I first opened it. They pack it really well so you can pack it back home. So this one, a big bottle like this, I paid 31,000 won. So it's definitely not the cheapest, but For how convenient you can get it just in Myeongdong, and for the taste, I think it's not too bad for a big jar like this. So there you go, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys liked today's video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye! This is the foundation that I'm using on my... Gosh. Oh. Luckily it didn't break.